Gamers and gameheads, what is going on? My name is Yo, what if I really fucking sounded like that? Would you guys still watch my videos? Comment below and let me know if y'all would still watch my fucking videos if I sound like that. But gamers and gameheads, what is going on? My name is Sneck127 and welcome back to another Tera PlayStation 4 video. And in today's video, I got some news for you guys, some updates, some things we're going to discuss, and some really good things I'm here and excited about. Well, it's really just one big thing. But now we have clarification on it. So I actually wanted to make this video about 5 days ago because, as I've told you guys, I have contact with the community manager. The official Tera Twitter actually follows me. Like, it only follows like I think like 70 or 80 people or something like that, and I'm one of those people out of its 90,000 followers. But so it's so I can have contact with the community manager and stuff like that, you know, and bring you guys content for the game and etc, etc, etc. Y'all know how all this good stuff works. No need for me, you know, to keep going down that, discussing that route. But anyway, I was having a little discussion with him the other day, and he gave me some info that might happen. So I didn't want to go out on a limb. I didn't want to, you know, just bring up something, you know, that was a possibility. But now that it's actually been announced publicly on the Tera PS4 Facebook page by one of the other community managers. Now, I don't know how many there are, but the only community manager name I keep hearing pop up and everything is a guy called Space Cats. So I don't know if he's just one person running all this stuff. I don't know if that's who I'm talking to. I'm not even sure. But like I said, a lot of the stuff that, you know, a lot of conversations I have with them, because of NDA purposes and stuff like that, I don't share, you know, everything that I'm told. You know, I only discuss, you know, what I actually know that I have clearance, you know, to bring up. That's not saying, you know, I know any top secret info or anything like that. I just don't, you know, put the whole developer's life stories on video. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about is some great news. So, you know, this beta we're all waiting for. You know, this beta that's just taking super long and you guys just can't seem to understand why, and the way it's just driving you fucking crazy? Well, here's the answer. I want y'all to think back to a few games. I want you to think back to the Paladins beta and alpha when you signed up for that. If you did, I want you to think back to PlanetSide. I want you to think back to Smite. I want you to think back to Paragon. If you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, since y'all are into a lot of these free-to-play MMOs and stuff like that, I'm sure you guys have participated in one of these betas, or at least I'm hoping so, because if you haven't, you may not understand what I'm going to say, but I'm going to try and break it down the best I can. The beta for Tera PS4 and Xbox One is actually going to be the full game. And just so you guys know, and you know this isn't any BS just coming from me, I'm going to put the quote right up here from the screen. I'm going to read it to you guys word for word. From the community manager, actually posted on their Facebook 8 hours from the time I was making this video, but you know, it'll be like a day later for y'all. It is still in early testing and the developers want to do a full game launch for beta. Plans are this year, still a lot of testing to get through. Now, if you guys don't know already, I even announced this on my Tera PS4 community on PSN. The game's been in alpha stage, tested by the developers for about roughly 2 weeks now. The game is playable, and I'm actually going to put another screenshot up here. They actually teased the Xbox One UI, just so you guys know. I'm sorry, you know, it's not PlayStation 4 footage, but the point is the game is actually being played on consoles right now as we speak. It's up and running. The UI is up and stuff like that. And the rumors that I'm seeing on the forums and stuff is the main thing they're trying to work is how the microtransactions are going to work in the PlayStation Store. That's the biggest thing they're trying to get around right now. Or the PlayStation Store and the Xbox One Store. You guys get the drift. But that's mainly that's one of the bigger things that they're working on at the moment. I think that's what's causing the holdup. Like I said, it's just rumors from chitter chatter in the forums. Not 100%. You know, the community manager hasn't spoken up on that one from what I've seen. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. That just seems to be what a lot of people will think. But like I said, when it comes to rumors and things like that they start from somewhere, you know, and that somewhere could be, you know, legitimate. I can't picture something like that just popping up because, you know, excuse me, some random know-it-all player was just yapping and talking shit. So, you know, I highly doubt, you know, that's the case. But so how this works is, right, it's basically going to develop over time. You're going to get beta access. It's kind of like getting early access to a game. Like, you know how we had the early access packs with Skyforge? Same concept, except it's free. When you're invited to one of these closed betas, right, you're going to have this beta forever. Like everyone else that plays it free to play, eventually it's going to come into the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, be under the free section, all that stuff, fine and dandy. But you guys know how like when Paladins came out, you had to go crazy, trying to get a Paladins code and all that stuff. It's going to be the same process with Tera. And the reason I think that this beta is coming soon is because it makes sense. They're talking about news on they keep saying that the game is going to be released later this year. You guys keep seeing that. I know this is raising a lot of eyebrows, but you gotta remember the developers are very careful with their words. I want y'all to think about that quote. The game is releasing later this year, not the beta. So the beta, in a sense, is just early access to the game. What's going to happen is the beta, right? There's going to be a lot of maintenance periods. I'm going to be honest with you guys about that. They're going to slowly invite people, to test the servers and stuff like that. And I like it when developers do betas and stuff this way because you're testing off of actual player traffic and feedback. This is a good thing. Like, we're going to impact the game, just like we did with Paladins, with PlanetSide, with Smite, Paragon, all those games. You get into the beta and it's cool because it's like it's like getting early access for free. The only bullshitting part is you gotta wait. Everyone's like kind of in line. Now everyone who signs up, from what I've seen with these kind of things, you get in eventually. It's just like kind of first come first serve thing. I don't know how they do the order. I don't know if it's in alphabetical order by emails. I don't know how any of that stuff. I don't know how the devs pick who they want to get in there. And then most likely, with most games, how they do this is they do a lot of referral bonus kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure, I can't clarify this, but I'm pretty sure when you finally do get your beta code, it's going to say, hey, here's an extra code for a friend or somebody to invite, etc., etc. So make sure you guys do that. Do join my Tera PSN community because I'm gonna make. I promise you guys one thing, especially with everyone that I have set as moderators. If they really do give the codes out that way, and that's if they give the codes out that way, we're gonna be doing beta code giveaways. And when I was doing it on the Paladins community, when I got my codes, I wasn't making videos trying to get views and stuff for code giveaways. No. I put my code in, I tossed it in the community. Whoever has the quickest fingers and stuff like that, they got the code. So if the beta ends up working that way, which I can't guarantee because I don't work for them, I can't make those kind of promises. We'll be doing stuff like that in my community. We always have, I do make sure, a lot of my guys, they love sharing stuff like that. Like me and the Asylum Warden, we were on Paladins, doing stuff with that for a while, and between him and I think we gave away at least 10, 15, maybe 20 Paladins codes. I've given away so many codes for Paladins. It's unreal. But yeah. So what's gonna happen? So the basic gist of all this is the beta to Tera is basically early access to the full game. Once you get the beta, that's it. That's the game. They're gonna be looking for your feedback and stuff. But in all honesty, everything you do from there, is what's gonna be what's gonna count. Now, content is probably going to be over time. So just so you guys know, when we get the beta, we're not going to be, where the PC version is that day. That ain't going to happen. Like, I'm sure, extra raids, dungeons, maybe even, extra classes and stuff like that have been added. I'm sure all that stuff, is going to be added over time. But the main priority when they do this is making sure that the game runs properly first. So my suggestion would be enjoy it. Don't rush through the content right away, especially in these early beta phases, because their main focus whenever they do things like this is always getting the game done properly first, which is an amazing thing. Thumbs up to them for doing things this way. But it's also the quality before the content, and that, to my opinion, is a really, really amazing thing. And I honestly applaud Tera and Massey for doing the beta this way. I'm honestly really looking forward to it. So again, guys, in this video, I'll be leaving a link in the description below to where you guys can sign up for the beta, because this confirms it. The beta is basically early access to the game. So if you want to play Tera soon, as soon as possible, sign up for that beta. And like I said, if I get the opportunity to, depending on how things work, I'll give away codes and and stuff like that. If I can get spares somehow, I'm gonna let's just all see what we can do. If you have my suggestion, and I don't mean to to tell you to jip the devs or anything, but if you are someone with like 2 or 3 different email accounts, make sure you sign up for the beta with all 3 of those emails. But anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.